time for the last of my favourite type of shopping vlog stroke shopping haul of 2025. So it's not the last shopping vlog or shopping haul vlog of 2025, but the last of my favourite type of shopping vlog stroke shopping haul vlog. We'll get there in the end. Yes, the reset, the post-holiday reset shop. I absolutely love them, but holidays for 2025 are done and dusted. The next reset post-break holiday shop will be, dare I say it, the post-Christmas shop. But that'll be in 2026. So yeah, we are back from a lovely week in Mexico, but always, or as always, 4 to 5 days in of any break that I go on, I'm always ready to get back. I'm such a routine person. I'm ready to get back into my routine. Felt like an absolute bouncy castle for the last few days. It's just in my head. I know it's just in my head. Don't get me wrong. I know I've gained some weight on holiday. I always do. A good chunk of that weight is excess food weight, water retention. Some of it is, of course, body fat. But yeah, get a few days. Do you know what? Today is the first day in 11 days I've felt hungry. Honestly, sometimes you go on these holidays, and I love them. I do, I absolutely love them, and I need them just to reset the old brain. But eating a little bit for the sake of eating, and I genuinely don't like it, but I can't stop it when I go on an all-inclusive. We're going for lunch. Are we hungry? Not really, but you just go for lunch. Go for breakfast. Are you hungry? Not really, but you just go for breakfast. Always look forward to me tea, but yeah, always do a fair bit of eating when you don't really need to. But that's what holidays are all about. I'm not bothered. But yeah, today, I've not eaten anything all day. I've just had my lunch now, and I was genuinely hungry. And yeah, probably the first time I felt properly hungry in 11 days. Anyway, we've been to ALDI. You know the drill. That's where I go. I was actually going to do Tesco because I will show you this now. Where is it? Oh, I did have it here somewhere. I've lost it. Oh, it's here. While I've been away, Jason Sourdough, and I absolutely love Jason Sourdough bread, have launched some toasties. I think they've launched 2, but they only had this one in my big Tesco, the ham hock and West Country cheddar. And I was going to do a shopping haul from Tesco. I couldn't be bothered. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm jet lagged. And because I just know ALDI, in and out, 10 minutes. So I literally whipped into Tesco, grabbed one of those. That will be coming up on this week's Worth of Calories, by the way, a review of that. And then whipped to my local ALDI, been in ALDI, done my blitz. Right, shall we go through it? Well, before I do go through what I've bought, and then I'll give you some meal ideas of what we're thinking of this week, I'll give you a little sweep of what I've bought, and then you can have a quick look, and then we'll just go through everything. Right, we've done the sweep. Let's see what I have grabbed. Jacket potatoes, 4 of these badgers. The standard tender stem broccolis. I'm going to do veggies first. Veggies, fruit. I'll move then into proteins and then into carb stroke treats, as it were. Got some spring onions. Really into these at the moment. Sugar snap peas. Absolutely love them. Packet of them. Sweet corn. Have I shown you the tender stem broccoli? I think I have. It's just an essential on my shopping list. Yeah, corianders. Frozen, I've got a bit of frozen fruit actually left in the freezer. Strawberries and blueberries. Moving into proteins. Steak. All become clear why I've bought some of these things. I'll go through some meal ideas shortly. Something else that I bought, fruit and veggie wise, but I've already eaten it. Caesar salad. That was lunch. Alongside half of this chicken. Go check out my Instagram or TikTok or whatever you'll see on there what I made. Chicken, more chicken, but in buttermilk chicken tender form. More chicken in the brand new Parmigiana chicken breast fillets. Can't wait to try these. These have actually been out a couple of weeks, but I've just grabbed them. Today, more chicken, in chicken sausage form. That's it for the chicken. Bacon, eggs, yogurt, all very, very standard. Amazing butter, which is the ALDI West Country salted, specially selected butter. Absolutely love this stuff. Moving into kind of carbs now. Oh, technically a fat, technically a protein. They're a protein, really. 40 calories for 45 grams of protein. But yeah, we've got the light cheese slices. Again, very standard for me. Tortilla wraps. I've just been to Mexico. We got something coming up on a new recipe, maybe. Butternut squash, this specially selected pasta. This is my favourite. It's just superb. I'll talk about that shortly. Some rice. Sourdough baguettes. One of my favourite ever cereals. I put a picture of this on my social media a few weeks ago, and someone says it destroys the roof of my mouth. If you're watching this now, I can't remember where the comment came from, whether it was YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, no idea. I totally get what you mean. And then brand new in Aldi, we've got a new dupe. Yes, if you've not tried the Nutella ice cream, you need to try it because it's absolutely banging. But we've got an Aldi dupe of it, the Nutoka ice cream. Brand new, it says. Again, alongside this, I will be reviewing this for this week's Worth the Calories. Right, as always, in shopping haul vlog tradition, let me stick the frozens back in the freezer because I don't really need to talk about these anymore. You know what they're for? Yogurt bowls. You know what that's for? Lighting my life up. Let's stick these back in the freezer and then I'll be back and we'll run through, stick my teeth back in, run through some meal ideas with what I've bought. Just while I was in the freezer, I did buy something else and I totally forgot about it. They just popped out at me. These brand new jumbo breaded fish fingers. I love fish fingers. Absolutely love them. But they're not the best calorie to protein. Anyway, because these are jumbo, so basically you get less breadcrumb, more fish, is the theory behind them. I didn't think these were too bad. 223 calories for two, for about 17 grams of protein, I think. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's the best, but it's not the worst. 16.3, so 16.3 grams of protein for two of these for 223 calories. So if you had three, and this is what, fish finger butty. Fish finger butty. So one of these is 300 calories. Don't worry, I'm not saying it's the lowest calorie thing in the world, but one of these is about 300 calories. You could technically just have 2/3 of one, maybe. I won't be. I'll be having the whole one of it. But anyway, 330 calories. Three of these for 300. So you're at 640 calories, and then a bit of lighter than light mayonnaise, bit of lettuce. So you're under 700 calories for a pretty damn decent size fish finger baguette. Maybe it's a few too many calories for some, but I don't think that's too bad. Anyway, let me get these back in the freezer and then we'll run through everything else. If having those fish fingers on a sourdough baguette is maybe a bit too calorific, go for a brioche bun from Aldi. They're 160 calories, so three of those fish fingers is going to be what? 330 calories. You're going to get 24 grams of protein, whack it on a brioche bun with a bit of sauce and a bit of salad. You're going to be 450 calories. Air fried chips, bang, 650 calories. You can kind of do a homemade filet of fish for my wife. If you were born in the 80s, you might just remember that advert. Anyway, there we go. Right, let's run through some meal ideas. So, yeah, I've actually had for lunch Caesar salad, 200 grams of chicken, and I've actually tried. Everyone was raving on my social media about the Mayflower salt and pepper chicken because I make my salt and pepper chicken with this one, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's rubbish. Use the Mayflower one. Anyway, I've done that today. You'll have to wait till this week's worth of calories for me to tell you if this Mayflower one is any good or not. Anyway, that was lunch today. I will also be eating for the rest, probably my lunches this week, if I'm being, or certainly for 2 or 3 lunches, my chicken, broccoli, rice. That's what I've kind of got that for. And a bit of the old Chinese curry sauce. Love that one. Now, I said about I've been to Mexico. One of the restaurants in Mexico, the lunch restaurant, or there were 2 lunch restaurants. One was called License to Chill, and it did all different types of tacos. One of the tacos it did was steak and egg tacos. Oh my God, I think I had them 3, maybe 4 times in 7 days. They were unreal. And basically, it was 2 mini tacos like this with steak, manchego cheese, fried egg on top. Now, the calories of all that might be a little bit excessive, but in true real Lost Boss style, I'm going to try and make a more calorie controlled option. So I've got some lean rump steak. I will cut as much fat off that as possible. With these, we'll do some kind of dry fried eggs, as it were. Cheese slice, more protein, with a bit of coriander and a bit of onion and a bit of jalapenos on there. That recipe will hopefully be out at some point this week. If not, it will be out next week. So that is what I'm kind of thinking with all this little lot. Meal idea, we've got these chicken breast fillets. Quick, easy tea. I'm going to pair it with half a pack of these. So these are 225 calories each. Half a pack of this is 280 calories. So you're at like 500 calories for these 2, and then we're going to pair that with 100 grams of tender stem broccoli. So you're under, well, this stuff is amazing. You literally, this is how I do this, right? Pan of boiling water, 3 minutes. That's all it needs. Drop it into a pan of boiling water for 3 minutes. Drain. Into the same pan, right? You want a smidge of pasta water left over. Smidge of pasta water left over. This is for 2 portions. 10 grams of butter, let that melt, and just add this back into the pan and just toss it through so the pasta gets coated with the butter. That's it. It's absolutely delicious. You don't need anything else with it. So I'll be doing that, yeah. With the butter, it's going to be like 320. Anyway, with the butter and tender stem broccoli and everything, you're going to be well under 600 calories. So half a pack of that, half a pack of that, with a bit of butter run through it, and half 100 grams of tender stem broccoli. That's another meal idea. Tuesday night is easy night for us because I teach spin. Well, every night needs to be easy night this week because I am teaching spin Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night, and it's normally about 6:30, 6:45 when I get home. So I need some calorie controlled convenience. Normally it's just Tuesday night, and we've recently been having one of these baguettes with 4 bacon medallions on it. That's it. Dead simple. Sometimes I'll BLT it, or I like bacon, lettuce, onion, and tomato. A little bit of lighter than light mayonnaise. So that is going to be Tuesday night. Tonight's tea, jacket potato, cheese stuffed jacket potato. I'm also going to add some spring onion to it. So I literally, one of these with I basically microwave it for 20 minutes, right? And then halve it, scoop out the inside, add some cheese to it, a little bit of low-fat soft cheese as well. And I'm also going to add some spring onion, put it back in, air fry it, 10 minutes on 200. I'm going to serve that with chicken sausage, 3 of those, 3 for me, 3 for Rach. Half a pack of them, half a pack of tender stem broccoli, and you're talking what? These sausages are 133 for 2, so you're talking 200. When I make these spuds, they're about 300, so you're talking 500, and your veggies, again, 600 calories with your gravy. So that's tea tonight. So tea tonight is jacket potato stuffed with cheese and sweet and spring onion, 3 chicken sausage, veggies and gravy. Tomorrow night is that and that. Really, really simple and straightforward. Lunch tomorrow is hopefully going to be my steak tacos. And I'll film that and put it on the tube. Wednesday night is going to be, it's just a case of chucking this in the air fryer. When I come in from spin, go and get showered, blah, 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 blah. This takes a few minutes to make alongside. So that'll be Wednesday night. So we've got 1, 2, 3 teas, all for 600 calories. The steak tacos I'm going to make for around 600 calories. And that's about it. And then the buttermilk chicken tenders, do you know what? I just chuck them in because I just love them and they're just so easy to pair. Even if you just pair it with, again, I'm not saying it's the healthiest thing in the world, but a pasta and sauce or some super noodles. It's just, and get some veggies in there as well. Peas, sweet corn, again, broccoli. It's just quick and easy. I've actually got quite a bit of yogurt, so you know what the yogurt's for. The old yogurt bowls. I've still got some in the fridge actually from before I went away, and it lasts a good while. And then the king of cereal. This is just for yogurt bowl toppings, just to mix it up a bit from granola. Have I given you some meal ideas there? I don't know. I feel like I've absolutely raced through that. Maybe I have, but those are my meal ideas. So I'm going to be having my chicken rice, broccoli, and curry sauce a couple of times this week. I'm going to be having my steak and egg tacos that I'm going to make, try and replicate what I had on holiday. Once this week, I think I've got enough steak to make one. And I might replicate it and make it with some bacon one week and do bacon and egg tacos. Maybe. I don't know if that'll work. Maybe I'll use some chicken. Yeah, I've got that chicken parmesan that I'm looking forward to trying. I might review that for Worth the Calories this week. Haven't decided yet. With pasta. Good bit of veggies, and that's about it really. That's my kind of restart shop. There's some bits there that are going to last longer than a few days, but then there's other bits that will just last a few days. So I will do another little top up on Thursday. How much was all that from Aldi? 50 quid. And considering I bought a lot of protein today, so and protein isn't the cheapest. It isn't. Protein. Do you know what I mean? Like, and protein. There's a lot of bits and pieces there. I think 50 quid for all that, which is certainly going to do 3 meals for 2 adults. It's certainly going to do, I can certainly see 3 lunches here for 1 adult. And with the frozen fruit and the yogurt, 3 breakfasts as well, easily. So, you know, you're talking what? 9 meals there over 3 days? No, 2 at night time. So 12 meals. Divide that by 50. What we at? 3 quid a meal? 4 quid a meal? I'm not saying for some people that's not a lot of money. And I've got other bits and pieces there. We're probably going to be at £3 a meal. But for me personally, high protein, high volume, high fibre, £3 a meal, I'll take that. Don't get me wrong, if you cook from scratch, it's going to be obviously quite a bit cheaper than that. And there is some stuff there that I'm cooking from scratch, but because I'm so busy this week, getting back into things after coming back from holiday and then doing all these sort of evening spin classes, I have gone for a bit of convenience with a bit of elf in mind as well. Anyway, that's it for the restart shopping vlog and the last one of 2025. Let me know in the comments. If you've made it this far as well, please drop me a subscribe. I always forget to say that at the beginning of the video, but I always put my little subscribe reminder up. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. My next shopping vlog, I don't know when it'll be. Probably not next week, probably the week after. And we will venture back into a supermarket, thinking of possibly doing a posh one. Maybe Waitrose. Now, Waitrose is a good half-hour drive for me, but do we go and do a Waitrose shop and see how much that will flipping set me back? Anyway, leave it with me. Until next time, boss your weight loss shopping to boss your weight loss.